If your woodworking's progressed to the point where you're incorporating a lot of shaped parts into your furniture, there's no better way to make a bunch of identical parts than with a pattern and the router table. But what's the best way to hold the pattern and the part while you route them? Probably the simplest way to do this is with some double stick tape. You tape the pattern to the part, and then you can feed them through a bearing guided bit in your router table. The only problem is that your fingers might get awfully close to the bit, and that's not a good thing. For improved safety and control, I often hold my workpiece in a jig that's also the template. It's got an MDF base, 3 fences to hold the part, and it keeps your hands well clear of that spinning bit. It works great, but I have to make a new one for each new part. Seattle-based woodworker Tim Selesky has come up with an even better solution. He's got a jig that can be used with a number of different patterns. Here's how it works. The jig has 2 parts. There's a base plate and a clamp plate. The base plate has a series of T-nuts in it, and that allows you to lock down the clamping plate in a number of different positions using threaded star knobs. The clamping plate has 2 slots in it. This gives it a greater range of motion and allows it to accommodate a greater range of pattern shapes. Up front, there's a fence. That's where the part and the template register. Up top, you've got 2 toggle clamps. They hold the part and the template tight against the base when you're sending them through the bit. Riser blocks bring the clamps up, allowing them to clear the fence and for you to accommodate a greater range of part and template thicknesses. Now you'll want to secure the clamps to the clamping plate with T-nuts and bolts. That allows them to resist the upward pressure of clamping. Now let's see this jig in action. Adjust the clamping plate to fit the size of the template and the part. Lock it down with the star knobs. Now clamp your workpiece and template into the jig using the toggle clamps. The star knobs make great handles and offer great control. Plus they keep your hands away from the spinning bit. There you go. Simple, safe, versatile. It's the perfect jig.